good evening to everyone, or a good day. I would like to talk with you in this video about Ukraine, about Russia and the West. One of my friends asked me if I can do it in English. He was seeing my Instagram talk and he said that it could be helpful in better and more clear understanding what is happening now. And it is good because when we clearly understand, we begin to more clearly think, and real thinking is helping our more productive and more healthy the way of action and approaching the life and the situation. We are all witnessing something terrible happening in the world because a war is a collective responsibility of everyone. We all together create our society. And when we have a big war in our society and big misunderstanding, it means that we are not creating. It means that we are destroying. And we are living destructive life. And out of these collective destructive lives, we are getting a lot of tension and we are getting a lot of lies, mistruths, a lot of false information. We are being phony, we are being not direct, we are being intellectually not true and like intellectual liars and commit a lot of intellectual sins, commit a lot of emotional sins, we can say it, and like not direct ways and not express our emotions in healthy way, and physically begin to just destroy most beautiful opportunity. It is opportunity to live and construct something and realize something. And so the war is happening, and the war because I'm in the Ukraine now, and I'm seeing what it is. It is really a terror, and there is no holy wars. It is just terror, and it doesn't have any real sense and meaning in it. And it is something that shows that we lost way collectively, and we all are responsible to understand it, stop it, and renew and like restore the balance. So I was waking up in the 4 o'clock in the morning and getting the clarity, but I usually sleep at this time. But when something is waking you up so early, it means it is important. So I had like an inspiring and very clear thinking waking me up. And I remembered a knowledge I heard from a Tibetan doctor of Tibetan medicine, and this knowledge was about the three enemies and three ways to approach our enemies. He was saying that we have outer enemy, we have inner enemy, and we have essential enemy. And it's very good to know your essential enemy, because if you know what is in essence could be wrong and you approach it right away, you will be able to overcome any inner troubles and any outer troubles. And we can approach our enemies in three ways. One is the way of coward, just close your eyes and try to escape. But it is not really possible, and it is the most weak and destructive way for us. We lose the fight and we lose our life if we are going the way of coward. Also, we can be aggressive. And aggression is really to be a coward, but who is like expressing his cowardness outside, in the outer world, through the aggression. And it is a destructive way. It has more like energy in it, but it is the same as being coward. And you destroy not only yourself, but you become a destructive for the society and for the environment if you are aggressive. So aggression is not working. And aggression is feeding our enemies, inner and outer, and they destroy us with more power. So aggression is not working. And working is what he said, a way of non-violence, which means to be true, to be strong, and to be loving, and to be like responsible and very careful, and with a full presence and full dignity approach our enemies. And non-violence means that you are much stronger than fear and than aggression. It means that you are stronger than violence and you can manage the violence or a fear. So it is the most healthy way to approach outer world and inner world. And we have all like common to the human beings three enemies. One outer enemy for all of us is fear, and it means not the fear which is helping us to survive. This is a good fear. It means a fearful way of thinking and living, just living like a coward. If you live like a coward, you will not be able to know the potential of the outer life. And so this is called the outer enemy. And the fearful way of living doesn't give you life, and you become a victim to the outer enemy of fear. So it is very good to overcome this outer enemy, and you will win your outer life. We have inner enemy, which is a troubling emotions. Every one of us knows how we can struggle just from little anxiety and little troubling emotions. That they trouble our thinking, they trouble our inner feeling. Everything could be okay, but if you have troubling emotions and you just carry these emotions in yourself everywhere, you cannot from inside live a full life. So it is very good to know how to approach it. Not be afraid and not be violent to yourself. Be loving, true, and strong with your emotions and really rise up out of this troubling like inner winds of emotions. And also we have the essential enemy. It is a lack of understanding. When we do not want to understand fully ourselves, other people, the situation, the life. So when we understand fully, it means that intellectually, emotionally, with the heart and with the whole body, we understand ourselves, another person, our relationships, and the situations of life. And when we fully understand ourselves, other people, we are trying to really fully understand, we will get like the power to manage our inner and outer life. So it is common to all the human beings.